Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is another video coming from Lead Exclusive channel. I have with me Mr. Fawad Khan, who is a researcher. He is an expert on climate change issues, especially his areas of expertise includes climate change adaptation and mitigation strategies. So let's ask him a few questions. Hello sir, welcome. And my first question is that we gathered here and our main theme is climate change. What is the major climate change concern that Pakistan is facing? Or what is the major problem that Pakistan will be facing in the next 5 or 10 years?
As far as the projections for climate change impacts on South Asia and Pakistan are concerned, one thing we can say for sure, the only thing we can say for sure is that there will be a lot of uncertainty. Saying whether or not there will be more rain, less rain, or climate, temperature changes is not very certain. But what is certain is that the weather patterns will change significantly, which will impact all the livelihoods that depend on weather-based inputs. By that I mean sectors like agriculture, which need the irrigation water, which need the right time, the seasons for the crops to mature. So all livelihoods connected with nature in that way will get seriously impacted by climate change.
All right. You talked about our changing weather patterns. What significant impact does it have for Pakistan, like in this year, regarding monsoons and floods? What should we be prepared for?
Well, when you say weather pattern changes or climate changes, these are changes over longer periods of times, 25 to 30 years. And that's why I say there's so much uncertainty. The floods that happened last year could have been a part of a long-term process, or it could have been made worse by climate change at this moment. So we can't say for sure. But one thing we can say for sure that there is huge variability. The droughts are tending to be stronger, the floods are tending to be stronger, and that's how the lives that are connected with nature inputs, especially agriculture sector, will get seriously impacted. And our economy is highly dependent on our agriculture production, and then the second level production for exports from cotton and other stuff. So we should foresee big changes and a lot of negative impacts.
You talked about how this will affect livelihood of people, and as we know, this is a huge issue in Pakistan. Most people are living below the poverty line. Now, what steps or strategies should we take in protecting the vulnerable groups?
Yeah, I think that's the most important part. The first, I think we have our priorities wrong. We should plan for long-term infrastructure. We should plan for long-term, changes in how we use our energy. But one thing we cannot wait for is to provide support for those who are at the forefront of impacts for climate change, because they can't wait. They're already living below poverty line. So we need some sort of social protection. And secondly, we need to study and see how are these livelihoods getting impacted, and what are the small steps we can take to save them, to bring them back from the brink, as I would say, of poverty. And I think we need to focus some of our energies on that.
Now, another word that we keep on hearing in discussion, in fact, two words, it's called climate mitigation, climate adaptation strategy. So if you can explain these two concepts and tell us where does Pakistan stand regarding these two areas.
Okay. Well, climate mitigation is about reducing activities that produce gases and other outputs that cause the climate change. For Pakistan, that's not a huge concern in the short term, because we're a very small contributor. We're a poor country, very populous, but we're not producing a lot of. So we need to plan, we need to take development pathways so we don't do what other developed nations have done. So we develop in a way that is more sort of sustainable. Adaptation is reacting to climate change. Successful adaptation would mean that you're able to maintain your livelihoods and actually be able to develop, as we have been doing slowly for the past 50 years. And that is something that is a high priority for Pakistan. And I said that's a high priority, especially for those Pakistanis who are very poor and vulnerable, living below the poverty line, illiterate, and that whole segment of society.
And my last question, what is your opinion about Lead's initiative? It's the second day. How do you find this Action Lab conference so far?
I think it's a very good initiative, especially given the political situation in Pakistan. We do not get to network as much because of security concerns. It's very good to bring the very few people who are at the forefront of working on climate change and adaptation, for them to be able to network with each other, talk to each other, and learn from each other. So I really welcome this because we get very few events like this happening. If you go to other countries, you'll see the climate change debate has gone much further.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.